Hey everybody, it's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. Here we are, we're in Home Depot, and I'll tell you why we're in Home Depot, because we are in the roofing materials section. And you want to know why that is? Because we got a call for a dump trailer and to come and pick up an order. So you know what that means? Boom! Twice the charge. Booyah! So guess what? We got a call and figured out who's got my money. So here we are. It's a nasty day, it's raining, and we are waiting on them to come around with the dump trailer so that we can get that loaded up. If you look right there and there, you can see those really nice lights that I got that are backup lights and everything. You really need to have those installed on it so that as soon as you put it into reverse, they automatically come on. It's just worth its weight in gold for you to have that function on these. So it's been a really good day so far. Even though it's been nasty and everything, we did get a roof contract signed earlier today. That's been nice. Got a customer that called and said, hey man, the insurance company has said okay, and so we're going to be going by there tomorrow, get that one signed as well. And so that's all making progress and everything, and that's part of me finding out who's got my money. And just been concentrating on trying to make more of that happen and staying conscious of where mine is going. We are in the process of getting another property, and with that other property, that will increase not only my net worth but my cash flow as well. And me and a buddy of mine, it's kind of interesting, he and I went through rehab together back in our teens, and we are making an offer on a house that we're going to go in partners on and fix up and then flip. And so we'll do a lot of videos on that, and we're going to call it Rehab to Rehab. Boom, there you have it. I know y'all thought that was great. And it's like, so I know, just a regular comedian, 50,000 out of business, and you happen to catch one on YouTube. I know, it's incredible. So, there's just a lot of blessings coming this way and everything like that, man. I keep putting it out to the universe and everything, and tonight I'm going to go home and write down my goals as far as what I want my house to look like. I talked with my mom tonight, or actually on the way over here to Home Depot, and told her I want to take a 2-week-long trip with her. She and I are going to go on the road together, and I want to do this year within the next 6 months, because we're still able to. I've got the money, I've got the time, and who knows what's going to happen next week. COVID proved to me one thing for sure: you have no idea what might happen in the fraction of a second. So we're going to do that. I know for sure that there's some deal with a replica of an Ark in Kentucky she wants to go see. One of the things on my bucket list is going to see the Peabody Ducks in Tennessee. So we got those two things already lined up and everything, so we're going to have a blast. So we're going to try to make all of this take place. We're going to end up having a great time. And this year is going to be my year to start going and doing some things. And I'm going to make a list. I got some things on the bucket list. And I was thinking about Niagara Falls maybe. And I'd asked Mom, said, hey, do you want to go to Mount Rushmore? And she was like, well, I don't know about that. And so I don't know. We just might fly by the seat of your pants and, do a trip where the other one picks one the next day and everything, and maybe get on old, Route 44 going across the country and stuff. Regardless, we're going to have a good time, no doubt. That is my rig right there. That was the second trailer that I bought. I think I bought it used for $5,000. Thought I got a real good deal on it, until I ended up having to put almost $2,000 into it for new brakes and some other stuff and everything like that, and make sure that it was safe to operate on the road and everything. So I'm not the biggest proponent on buying used equipment. Now, it's a whole different ball game if you know exactly who it is that has it and how they do their maintenance and everything like that. But otherwise, you might be buying somebody else's problems. Ain't no doubt about it. This one's got a lot of great features, and then we put that jack on it right there, and man, that makes all the difference in the world, especially when you got 13,000 pounds in the back of this thing. Let me take a little minute, talk to y'all about one of the biggest things that I see with people is they just don't want to take the risk. And I mean, I get it, you know, and there's a difference in taking a calculated risk, okay? But so many people in this day and time are just not willing to step out there, you know? And the problem with that is that they stay stuck where they're at. And for something like this to happen, you know, I had to put an ad up and advertise this jump trailer. And I could have had 50 million people ridicule me for charging too much. And my whittle feeling could have got hurt. Oh. And matter of fact, I did have words with somebody. And I have learned since then, don't argue with people on the internet. But that gentleman said that for what I was charging to bring a load of dirt, it was way too much. And I was like, okay, man, well, if you can get that much dirt delivered in less than 24 hours, you know, by all means do it. And, you know, and I've met some people that will come by your house, pick up an object for like 20, 30 bucks, you know, an old couch or something like that. They'll take it to the dump and everything. And if they're able to work that cheap, I got no issue with that, okay? You know, the service that I bring with the equipment that I have and the flexibility that I have and the ease of billing and everything like that, you know, there's not a whole lot of people that are in the game that are doing it the way that I do, and it works for the customers that I have. See, the thing though is that a lot of times people will, for lack of better words, cut some kind of corner because they think they're going to get an edge on what the competition is doing. And the thing is that that edge that you give up, if you're not giving value into your customer, then you are losing business like that. And the biggest thing is that, you know, people are like, well, you know, I got this old truck and everything. Nah, my truck's broke down. I can't make it today. No, I can't make it tomorrow, you know, and stuff like that. And so what ends up happening is that they end up going out of business, you know. There's very few people that understand that that customer only will pick up that phone an average of 3 times for you to tell them no, and then you never hear from them again. And that's a problem. If you are wanting to stay in business, then you need to be telling your customer yes. You need to make it as easy as possible for them to pay you. You need to make it as easy as possible for you to get the job done for them in the time frame that they want. You know, if you know, people call and ask me specific things, and I try my best to educate them, and sometimes it's just they are totally wrong. And but you know, I've learned enough that you can't tell some people that. You're going to have to let them figure that out on their own. And then they come back to you because they trust you when you said, hey, you know, this is the way that it needs to happen, but they want to go ahead and try it their way. Got no issue with that. Boom, more power to you and everything. Oh, hello, yeah, you want to go ahead? Sure, not a problem. And I don't ever come back to them and beat them up and say, oh yeah, I told you it's going to be like this and everything. You know, what do I hope to accomplish by that? I'm not. It's going to create a negative situation. I want somebody to feel safe and secure to call me up and say, hey, I would like to give you pocketfuls of money, and I like you. And I'm like, gosh darn it, I like me too. So figure out who's got your money and make that thing happen and everything. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be productive, be profitable,